These guys can just start to get in a rhythm, and then they're out. And then they come back and they may struggle a couple of games. Then they finally get hot, and then a safety protocol. It's almost like, which is why, my theory about this whole thing, I think it's controlling the games, controlling wins, it's controlling teams and all of that stuff. I think it's a bigger picture.
Hey, LA, Lakers, Bron, Russ, AD, Melo, 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 Melo.
What's going on, you guys? Thank you guys for tuning in to Like a Rescue. I just wanted to, talk about where we are right now. So much going on in the NBA right now. We have the safety protocols. We have the, as for our team, the Lakers, we are just lost again. And we're back at 500. So it's just it's the same old thing, different players, same problems. I hate the fact that IT wasn't able to show up last game. Not only do I hate that for him, but I also hate it because he's literally he's someone who can light up the scoreboard. I believe he's someone who can help us, especially if we ended up facing the Nets. He would be firepower and he would step up in the big moments. And that's what I hope. I hope they look at the fact that, even though he struggled this last game, he still has the pedigree to step up in big moments, and that's really what we need. So that's why I feel like we should keep IT. Now, if he continues to struggle and shoot that bad, then I can't argue with it. But THT, you can argue the same with him. He was just terrible last game. So we have a lot of issues here, man. We've signed a couple of players. I know Jamario Jones. I remember he played with us. Hard-nosed guy. Fun player. Rebounds, flying around everywhere. He's someone that could definitely help us in the rebound defensive department. And that has been a big problem for us. We've lost games because we cannot rebound the ball. So Jamario may be someone that we may want to put in the game late. One thing about the Lakers that has always bothered me and continues to bother me is that we get these players, we sign these guys, and then we don't give them an opportunity to play. Like what is that? You know what I'm saying? Don't sign them if you're not going to give them an opportunity to play, especially in games and in situations where we're kind of just throwing bodies out there, because that's kind of what it seems like is happening sometimes. They're just throwing people out there. So you might as well get someone that you signed some opportunities. Like, there's no reason Jay Huff should not have been in one of these last 3 or 4 games for some reason. You know what I'm saying? I hope he plays before they just let him go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make use of these players that we're signing so we can see something. And you never know. So really pulling for Austin Reeves to come back, man. We really need him. The safety protocol thing is really messing up a lot of things, because these guys can just start to get in a rhythm and then they're out. And then they come back and they may struggle a couple of games. Then they finally get hot, and then a safety protocol. It's almost like, which is why, my theory about this whole thing, I think it's controlling the games, controlling wins, it's controlling teams and all of that stuff. I think it's a bigger picture. But anyway, you can literally interrupt players' flow, by saying or by them having a positive test. And this is very scary. I know that there's a new rule that they implemented to where if we have 6 players out, we can sign 6 players. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. The NBA obviously wants to keep making money. They don't want to lose any of this TV revenue they have going on. They don't want to interrupt that. So they're telling teams that they can replace these guys and it's not going to count against the cap or anything like that. And the two-way players can now, instead of being limited on games, they can now play the rest of the season. So that is a benefit for the two-way guys. So, man, I'm really excited. I did see a video from one of my newer subscribers. My man was talking about the Lakers are looking at Lance Stevenson. So he's someone that I've always liked. I don't think he had the best chance when we had him. I think Luke Walton was the coach then. I don't think they gave him the chance that he deserved. I mean, he did play, and when he played, he was scoring and he was making plays. I mean, but they wouldn't play him sometimes. I just didn't get it. So hopefully, if he does come, we give him an opportunity, at least the same opportunity IT's had. Because IT, one thing about it is he has had opportunity, and I appreciate the Lakers staff for that. But with that being said, man, just want to circle the wagons, man. Just kind of talk about where we are right now. It's very frustrating. I know Laker Nation everywhere is frustrated right now. There is so much that we can talk about, so many videos we can do about the issues and problems that we have, from the coaching to the players to the mentalities to the lackluster attitudes, just going with emotions type thing, the lack of urgency, and it's really an issue, and everyone sees it. It seems like everyone sees it but the Lakers. So it's time for them to wake up, man. And I appreciate everyone who is a Laker fan, all you guys watching my channel, all of the guys that have your channels. Go Lakers. Let's turn this thing around, man. Hopefully we can. I believe we can. But shout out to Laker Rescue viewers, man. I really appreciate you guys. And any of you first-time viewers, like, share, subscribe, comment. I appreciate any kind of interactive activity. And hitting the like button and hitting subscribe is free. So appreciate you guys. Peace.
Russ, 80, mellow, Bron, Russ, 80, mellow, Bron, Russ, 80, mellow, Bron, Russ, 80, mellow.